What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to go over the Black Desert PC update for the week, as well as the early graduation for winter season and some of the updates that went live in Korea. Now the graduation reward this season is going to be another 100 stack that was confirmed. Console has different rewards, so keep that in mind and don't get confused. PC and console have different season rewards just because of the way it works. Now to initiate early graduation, all you need to do is talk to Fugar with the talk option by pressing the W key, and it will prompt you to talk to an NPC nearby where you can pick up the graduation quest. Now make sure to use the Fugar compass if you haven't already, otherwise you won't actually be able to graduate. You can also just throw it out if you don't want to use it for whatever reason. Now I do advise you to stay on season and don't graduate just yet if you're new or a returning player, since the perks of being on season are actually really nice for those fresh to the game. Now before I get into global PC patch and the rest of the update, I want to touch on some things that Korea received. Now in Korea we saw some improvements to the block stagger skill links, some class skill bug fixes. I talked about this already in my test server patch update. Basically everything that happened to Witch and Wizard, getting some PvE buffs to their new awakening skills. The summon pet is now a full hour outside instead of 30 minutes and then despawning. The equilibrium break for Witch is now a 15 magic DP reduction for 10 seconds instead of the AP debuff it used to have. The Wizard got a similar treatment with their Hellfire skill, which now has the same effect, and they also got the new skills buffed in PvE. Now Succession Dark Knight also received some minor changes to PvE damage buffs, and Ravage Drake now does overall more damage. Mystic received some PvE buffs to Gushing Water, Dragon Strike, and Sea Burial, all awakening skills. And Nova Succession received some PvE buffs to Frozen Earth, Fianchetto, Entangling Icy Thorn, Stamma's Mate, and Frozen Darkness. Contribution XP thresholds have been lowered in Korea. I think we should get this next week for us in global. So for anyone below 425 CP, you're going to be having an easier chance or an easier time to get to 425 CP. They also added new hunting monsters for the Eternal Winter Zone, so new furniture items along with them as well, so that made it to Korea in live servers. And they also added residences to the Ale Village, which is the capital of the new Eternal Winter Zone. Previously when it came out, there were absolutely no residences, which was a bit of a bummer. As I'm working on that video, I actually have to now edit it because I talked about how it was strange that there were no residences on the very few. There's only 5 houses in that entire village. The residences themselves are nice, but they're a bit on the smaller size. Understandably, I guess, in keeping with the region aesthetic, but hopefully we get an eventual manor version in the region one day. Who knows, maybe 2023. They also changed the way you get your pets through main story, because the way it used to be before, you have to go through Calpheon, Balanos, and Serendia stories, and you get 1 pet each before you get to the Medaya, of course. But now main story with the Eternal Winter completely overrides those 3 regions, so they've made it so that you can actually still get those pets through the new main story that made for the Eternal Winter. The developers also wrote a letter for everyone, not just Korea, but essentially apologizing for the less than ideal content releases and giving us some insight into what is coming. So at the end of this month, we're going to see Arena of Solaire, the ranked PvP arena, in test server, which is good to hear. And in March, we're going to see the second part of Calpheon Ball conference that we had in December. I'm going to assume we're going to see the new class there, but they have also said that the upcoming conference will not be nearly as big as the one we had in December, so maybe temper expectations. At least a new class, I think that's for sure. Now they also talked about their approach with this new region and how they wanted it to feel fresh, not just like a copy paste of another region. So it actually may not be as large as even Dragon, but they hope that at least the zones are as large as Odalita and as fun. So they're banking on the new voiced main story to also bring in some different type of players and hopefully satisfy those players that have been wanting a more fleshed out story in the game. Now from what I've played so far of the new region in Korea, it's really well done. The voiceovers are really well done. The cutscenes are good, but the bugs and some quest lines breaking are not good signs. You know, I'm surprised it was released in this state, to be honest. They are doing things to fix that in this patch, so they have done that fairly quickly. But overall, I think by the time that we get it and it's been translated in all those languages, it should be a lot better and more stable. Now lastly, for Korea, they also received the new Guardian outfit. It looks really good. Similar style, I think, to the Gotharensa outfit Ranger has. Now this one should be out next week, January 12th, so not this week for us or for global regions, so next week. So console, I'm not really sure when you guys will get this. I imagine within a month or so. Let me know what you guys think about the outfit in the comments. I personally like it, but for some reason the fur texture looks a bit weird to me. I also felt the same way about the Gotharenza outfit, but let me know what you guys think. Now for us this week, we have, like I said, early graduation, and the other main piece of, I guess you could call content or update, is the new BSR effect. So every time you use your 100% skill, you're going to get the effect of your Z buff, so your consumption skill. It's going to be like you consume your Black Spirit Rage on top of you doing your 100% ultimate. Not every class has a good 100%, so I don't know how useful it's going to be practically, but for those that do have a 100% that's good, say like Berserker, it may be strong in group fights. Now for duels, you're not going to really typically use an ult on your opponent. It's just frowned upon. You're also not going to consume your BSR, so it's not really going to affect your 1v1 much. Now for PvE, you're also tending to just consume the buff, but if you have a decent ult, I guess you could just use it on one pack and get the buff and then freshen up your grind a little bit, maybe at the cost of a little bit of trash loot per hour, but at least you get some fancy effects every now and then. Now all the BSR ultimate skills have also been buffed in damage, especially in PvE damage, so there's that to consider as well. Maybe it will actually make some BSR skills good now, but most of them are just too slow for them to be viable in PvP. Now aside from that, we also received some minor changes to when ships get auto-docked. Now it's down to 1 hour instead of 2 hours. Now in terms of events, we have the Choose Your Awakened Boss Challenge event. Now just be logged in for 3 hours every day and you'll get some rewards and your choice of Awakened Boss Scrolls. Now these are going to be helpful if you need black stones or the auras and stones for your pen quest line. I personally would recommend you choose the boss scrolls that you need for those quest lines. Otherwise, you want to choose the Beck scroll, the Oregon scroll, and the Griffin scroll, since they will be the better ones to get. Now, this event will last just 1 week. Now, next up, we have the event called Operation Dark Rift Dissipation is a go. When you do your Dark Rifts, you'll get a better reward box that contains distortion earrings at a chance. We've had this before, and this event will last for 2 weeks. Now, finally, the last event we have is called Moments Frozen in Time. You have to take a screenshot of ice fishing at Serene Spring and or with your fuzzy alpaca and post it on the forums. Use the hashtag Black Desert Ice Fishing and Alpaca to enter. The rewards are fairly nice though, and you just get them for participating, so a pretty low bar for what you get. Recommend you guys participate if you want. This event will last for just 1 week as well. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Hope you guys had a good holiday season, and be sure to let me know what you guys think about today's video over on our community Discord. We're now public on Discord Discovery, so you can follow the link or search for Anders on Discord to join up and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love Bell, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated, and will of course come with some Discord perks like premium channels and voice chat and streams. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, Bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.